Hello Internet, this is Captain Redbeard. This is going to be the first video that I start, hopefully in a series of many videos. As I learn, I will take any tips that anybody has for me. Um, I'm working with limited equipment. I don't have a small studio set up like some people do. Um, so I'm just using various things I can as backgrounds and things like that. Um, I'll start off with giving props to my lovely wife. She's actually the one that provided this background for me tonight. She actually painted this painting for for our wedding, and it may be used quite a bit. We'll see if I get some somewhat studio equipment type of stuff to set up a little bit better. My videos are probably going to be based mainly around Gundam models, or as some people know them as Gunpla. It's a hobby that I've got into relatively heavy on, and I enjoy doing them to kill time. Um, it is not the cheapest hobby that there is, but it is also not the most expensive. Um, I've done models from Gundam models to Zoids models, and in most instances, until you get into the higher end, um, very fancy master grades and perfect grades, the Gundam models are typically going to be on the cheaper end of the models compared to Zoids. Um, I figured I'd start off this series with my newest kit that I just got in the mail today. I'm just going to do a simple unboxing video. It is a rather large one, so I figured I'd start it off with a bang. This is the Triple Dom set. It is a high-grade model kit that is actually just 3 models in one. And to give you kind of an idea of how large this box is, I will put a normal high-grade model box up to it here, just to give you a little bit of a perspective. Now granted, this is not because the model itself is large, but more because it is 3 models in one box. I'm pretty excited to do this one because it does have some special effect parts with it, and where most of the models that I put together don't have this, it comes with its own stand. There is a specific reason that it comes with this stand. This set's based off of a group in the original anime Mobile Suit Gundam called the Tri-Stars, or my apologies again, the Black Tri-Stars. And they do a formation that they call the Triple Stream, where they line up in a row. First guy hits with his heat rod sword, next guy blasts with his bazooka, and the next guy just comes down with his massive fist and smack the enemy down. So the stand is based on putting them in a row, setting up in that formation, which I think end effects is going to be very cool. I will be putting up some pictures after the set is completely put up, but as I said, this video is just going to be an unboxing video. Let's start with that here. Like I said, the box is massive. We got here the instruction book. Few pages of it are in color. Gives you an idea of what weapons you have there. Gives you an idea of the different things that you can do with them. Then, of course, the instructions that you can... They've got better at not having as much, but there is some things in Japanese that you just kind of like, okay, I'm pretty sure I know what this means. I did not look on the box to see if there was a specific rail count, but there is quite a few. Here you got the decals that will be for the models. Now, there's not too many, which I am happy about. I'm not a big fan of decals. I'm by far no custom modeler. Dabbled in a little bit of painting just on weapons and things like that here and there. But I'm happy about there not being a lot of stickers, especially being high-grade kits. A lot of times you won't get the good color separations, and they will use stickers to emulate that. So, as you can see here, there is going to be pretty good color separation. It is a primarily black and purple mobile suit, but on the face and neck areas, it is going to have the red color separations for around the eye areas. And even here you can see there's some clear pieces for like the visor of the eye of the mobile suit. Now, I was taking a brief look at the instructions earlier, and I was happy to see that there is going to be like an eye gimmick where some of them just have the eye in a fixed thing. With this one, especially having like the four-way visor up, down, left, right, I was hoping that you would be able to manipulate the eye in a very similar way, and it does look like that's going to be the case here. Now you see here, I don't know if you saw it on the first rail, this one has the different color heat rods for the two, I guess you could say non-commander units, because there is one guy that's the commander of the Black Tristar. He has a blue heat rod, and these guys are going to have a yellow one. But I'm just so far very happy about the amount of detail that I'm seeing just in the parts that I've been pulling out of the box. Like I said, very good color separation, just using plastic and not having to use stickers. And even for being a high grade, there seems to be a lot of detail in the moldings. I don't know if you can see that on the boosters in the bottom of the feet panels there. It is going to be relatively exciting to put together. Of course, you do got a bunch of polycaps. There's basically 3 rails for each model for a lot of these. Some of these are single rails because there are some unique parts. But if you can see here, that's going to be a relatively large looking bazooka, and that's the parts that always are fun for me. I'm a big fan of big weapons, and that's just my thing. Now we're getting almost to the bottom of the barrel. Got more weapons. More weapons. There's some more of the feet components, and these ones I believe, I just know from the anime, are going to have large leg units, which means big pieces, lots of plastic, but I always like those types of builds anyways. Now, as I mentioned, this one is going to have a base, and that's what these clear parts are for. Sorry if, being clear parts, they do have a little bit of a hard time showing up on the video. But the thing I am excited about most, which I may even dedicate to a little bit of painting, is this right here. It's basically like a muzzle flash coming from one of the bazookas, and it's going to have a small missile to put right here on the end of this. So it is a effect part actually showing the missile coming off of the bazooka. That's going to be very cool. I may dedicate some painting to make this look a little bit more smoky, make it look like there's a little bit of fire coming off the end of that missile. We'll see. Like I said, I'm not by far a custom builder, but I am excited to do some of that. So, if you're a fan, if you like Gundams, if you've watched the original series, I think that you would most likely like this build as well. it is a mass-produced mobile suit, but here lately, I've been liking to build those a little bit better than the, I guess you could say, the Gundams, the prototype type models, just because even though a lot of them are a little bit more simple, I think they have just that character of not being a unique one, and I like that mass-produced look to them. I've recently fell in love with the Zaku 2s and the Goose. So, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll try to put up more videos. Right now, I'm going to be trying to get some more models in. Probably not be doing any more unboxings here soon, just because I'll need to pay some bills. But other than that, I may put up some videos of the actual models themselves. Maybe do some reviews on what I think of them, and go from there. Like I said, like, subscribe, give me tips, give me comments. First time video. I will apologize for my bird's back talk in the background. They're going to be a constant reminder that we're doing this somewhat live, but I enjoyed putting this video on for you folks. If you enjoyed watching it, give me tips of what you would do different, what you would like to see, and maybe even suggestions of how to make it better. Until next time, Nerd Kingdom, this is Captain Redbeard signing off. You have a great rest of the day.